80% conditioned as dependent on aid. It desperately needs aid to provide service delivery. And without service delivery, its governance is going to be even more challenged. So it needs that money. Now, what they've been able to do in the last couple of years, in the last 2 years, is say all the right things. And the West has largely gone along with the Taliban based on their commitments rather than on their delivering on those commitments. And in some respects, the Taliban will continue trying that. I find it interesting that the Taliban have said this is only a caretaker government and there will be changes. Now, again, this is maybe it's meant to engender greater hope with the West and keep the West continue to trying to influence and engage the Taliban and gaining the support of the West whilst putting hardliners in government. So I think that that's going to be the strategy that the Taliban will use in order to persuade the West that it's going to meet some of those commitments while not delivering on it. Now, the degree to which the West will go along with it is up to question. There's also the added complexity that over 14 million people in Afghanistan are on the brink of starvation. So withholding aid is not going to be an easy choice, and it shouldn't be. There can be no easy answers. You can't just say, okay, we're going to cut off all aid to Afghanistan, and that's the way we're going to punish the Taliban, because then you're going to punish the people. So what you need are really smart tools. If you're going to withhold aid, make sure that it affects the leadership and not the population. And if you're going to apply sanctions, again, it should be really targeted. We've seen in other countries like Iran, where the population has suffered from sanctions and the leadership has held. And so I think that's also incumbent on the West and the international community to do this in a way where the Afghan population who have suffered and at just such proportions that they're not made to pay the price for Taliban leadership, for Taliban choices.